Breaking now on Action News at 5:30, the body of a woman found in a field in northern Monroe County. Chopper 7 is over the scene right now.
7 investigator Ross Jones is live in our newsroom, and you just got some new details for us. Ross, any idea how they found this woman's body in this field?
We'll get to that in just a second, but you're right, some new details here, information trickling into the Action newsroom. You are looking live at pictures from Chopper 7 over the town of Carlton, if we can get to those. This appears to be a construction site. We have learned that they have found a woman's body, but at this point she has not yet been identified. This is by railroad tracks in the area of Briar Hill and East Newburgh. Michigan State Police tell us their lab truck is on the scene assisting in this investigation. Police, of course, trying to figure out whether this is the body of 22-year-old Chelsea Bruck. She has been missing since a Halloween party back on October 26th. The area where the body was found is about 10 miles northwest of where Bruck went missing. Her family has worked nonstop to try to find her. They've distributed more than 1 million flyers literally across the country. You asked about whether or not we know who may have discovered the body. At this point, that's not been confirmed, but because this is a construction site, it is probably reasonable to speculate that perhaps some construction workers on this scene located the body, reached out to police. But right now we do have a reporter on the scene. We're working to get some more details. When we get them, we'll bring them to you. In the newsroom, Ross Jones, 7 Action News.
All right, thank you so much, Ross.
Yeah, and we're going to go to Aaron Baskerville now. He has made it to the scene. He's live there. Aaron, what can you tell us about what's going on?
Well, we just arrived on scene just about 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, and I can tell you, first of all, there are some people here that have just showed up that are here in search of Chelsea Bruck. Some volunteers who said they spent about 2,000 hours looking for her, but behind me, that's where the scene is going on. There's a wooded area back here. That's where most of the investigators are concentrated right now. You can see heavily wooded. They tell me it's about a quarter of a mile back there. There's a crime lab. Monroe County Sheriff, he's on the scene right now. So that's the latest from here. There's not much to see from here. You can see also there's some railroad tracks. I was told the body of a woman was found near these tracks. They're not saying if these railroad tracks have anything to do with this case. Once again, they are not naming this person, but there are some people here, right here with me, who are, came out here for Chelsea's case. Can we ask you a quick question? We're live on television. I know you've told me you've spent lots of hours searching for Chelsea Bruck. We're live on television. Just why'd you come out here?
I'm a big missing person advocate that I've searched for missing people all across the United States. But I've met her mom and her dad and her family. And with me having the assets and the experience that I have, I just couldn't live with myself not searching.
What's it mean to you that now there's some activity out here in this area? We don't know what it is, but there is some activity.
It means a lot. It might mean an answer for a family that deserves one.
All right, thank you for your time. We appreciate it. So that's what's happening here. Obviously still a developing story right now. More and more people are showing up. But once again, back there about a quarter of a mile into that wooded area, you can see heavily brush, lots of woods back there. That's where the body is. That's where investigators are concentrating. No one is giving us any new details right now. We'll send it back to you. But of course, we'll be out here for the rest of the night trying to figure out exactly what's going on out here.
You know, Aaron, it's not surprising to see the T-shirts out in support of the search for Chelsea Bruck. Family members have been vigilant. The community has been vigilant. We remember a couple weeks ago, there was a leaf found, possibly from her costume. She was dressed as Poison Ivy at that Frenchtown Township party that night. Are they hopeful it could be her to put an end to their anguish?
Well, obviously you heard the volunteers right there. They are very hopeful. We did reach out to her family today. At that point, they had told us they haven't heard anything, any news regarding their case. So, these people out here are very hopeful. They want an end to this case. It's been very long, a long 6 months or so. Flyers have been passed out for several months in 3 different states. People have been searching endlessly for her. We also know that, obviously, recently, there were more flyers sent out, people going door to door. There was some evidence that was found earlier this month, some clothing related to her case. So this could be another step in that direction. That could be a major break in this case. But let's send it back to you as we continue to man the scene out here.
One last question for you, Aaron. Ross made mention of a construction team being out there. We don't see any construction members. Do you see a construction crew that may have come across her body, or any idea how this body was found?
Yeah, right now, mum's the word. Nobody's saying anything. We've kept a very good distance from the scene. Like I said, it's deep into about a quarter of a mile deep into this woods, heavily wooded area over here. So from our vantage point, we can only see a couple of undercover cops and cars right here blocking the scene. They have a perimeter around here, but no, we can't see anybody. We can't see the crime lab. We can't see investigators deep into those woods. So right now, we haven't seen a construction crew, and we don't know exactly how this body was found, but that's something we're going to work to find out hopefully in the next 10 to 15 minutes.
All right, Aaron, we look forward to your reports coming up on Action News at 6 and, of course, at 11.